Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a long one, so settle on down. It's going to be my June book reviews and then I'm going to share with you my July video plans on the channel, which I'm very excited for. So I'm just going to start by reviewing everything I read in June, and I'll start with Akira. This was a manga that I read. This was given to me by my loving boyfriend Dom, who absolutely adores this manga series. He was like, it's one of my favourites, Hannah, it's one of the first I've ever read, you're going to absolutely love it. It's volume 1, it came out in 1984. I read it and had no idea what was really going on with it. Me and Dom filmed a video together, which you can watch on the channel, and it's a discussion video, and I'd say that's the best video that would sum up my thoughts on it, because in the video I'm just saying, this is what it's about, ba, 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 ba. And then Dom's like, it's not really about anything like that. I just completely misinterpreted it. I feel like it's a book, Dom said, that's really open for interpretation, but also it's book 1 in a series, so you can't get the full length of the story if you're just reading book 1. So I don't know, it was about a load of boys who were on motorbikes and they were chasing each other down, and it's a dystopian, so it's after like World War III and everything. And dystopian novels, I never feel like I can connect to them. I feel like they're really cold and I can never really get into the characters, because it's all about like world building and I'm a really character driven person. So I don't know. I'm gonna read book 2 and then I'm gonna watch the film Akira, because it was turned into an anime. Dom actually owns the anime, and every night I say, oh, what film are we going to watch tonight? And he goes, Akira, Akira. He has the Akira DVD, I'm not even joking you, on his bedside table. So every night he's like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's Akira. Oh, it's just here next to me. And it's like, I saw you put it there, you little beast. But he said it's a really great film. So maybe I'll just watch the film. I'm not quite sure. I'm quite conflicted with that. Tell me if you've read on this with the series and what you think of it. Next up, I have my June book club book. I chose for us to read Jane Eyre on the book club I ran on this channel. Jane Eyre came out in, I have written it down, 1882. It is a classic gothic novel, and I would say it's really a memoir. It's someone called Jane, kind of, you feel like she's doing a memoir talking about her childhood, taking you up to present day. So she has a really sad childhood. She then goes to this school, she then becomes a governess, and when she's a governess all this creepy stuff starts happening, and there's this creepy house, there's this mad woman who lives in the attic of the house, there's this mysterious man called Rochester who she falls for. She then runs away for some reason, don't want to spoil it too much, she runs away, and then everything at the end, and I don't want to spoil it because I am going to do its own video review on it. I really enjoyed it, I thought it was great, I loved it. That's all I can say. I really enjoyed it. I felt like I already knew the story because this story has been used in so many other books, but I loved it. I loved the gothicness of it. I loved the haunting. There was a bit where there was a veil, a bride's veil, and I found that chilling, that whole bit. Loved it. I love anything a bit like gothic and haunting. It was 100% me. I can't praise it enough. One thing I can't praise is the edition I got. This is The Great Writers Library, and the spine just flapped right off. Book lovers everywhere cry. You ready? Ah! It just, it's like a squeal. Yeah, just completely fell apart, my edition of the book, which is unfortunate. Pages started coming out, it was a fiasco. Don't buy my edition, but Jane Eyre as the book, really enjoyed it. Thought it was fabulous. And so after I'd read that, I was on such a kick. I was like, I need another Jane Eyre book, I need another Jane Eyre book. And I decided to read a retelling of Jane Eyre. And this is Wide Sargasso Sea by Jean Rhys. And this is the story of the mad woman in the attic. So in Jane Eyre, there's this mad woman who you don't know anything about her. The only thing you hear about this mad woman is through a man. The mad woman never speaks for herself. So this book is about the mad woman. So it's about what could her life have been, and it's told from her point of view and her husband's point of view. And this was published in 1966, and the book is set in the Caribbean in the 1830s. So you have a little girl called Antoinette when it first starts. She's a little girl, and she has quite a sad childhood. And her family used to be slave owners, and so the people in their community don't like them because they feel like, you would have enslaved us, you're not the same as us, you're evil, your whole like inheritance is built on enslaving people. And so her and her family are really rejected from the community. And then halfway through it kind of flips to her husband's point of view, and her husband's talking about her, who her husband is Rochester from Jane Eyre. I adored this. I loved it. I loved it so much, and there's so many things that I don't want to like spoil within it. I loved the writing. I thought it was stunning. I thought it was heartbreaking. I thought it was an incredibly emotional book. I'm actually going to do a video about Jane Eyre retellings, and I'm going to do like a full review of this and then a review of another Jane Eyre book that I have. But I loved it. I felt so sad for the mad woman in the attic, and having read it just straight after Jane Eyre was fabulous to do it like that. Loved it. Thought it was just heartbreaking, really heartbreaking. Great book. And it's a lot about madness and people kind of saying people are mad when they're not mad and making people go mad. Just loved it. Gorgeous book. So I loved all my like Jane Eyre things. Tell me if you're interested in a retelling Jane Eyre video, because I have 2 now that I can actually review. And then last but not least, I read a poetry collection, and this is Alice Walker collected poems from 1965 to 1990. You can tell like I tabbed a hell of a lot of poems. I love Alice Walker. I love Alice Walker's poems. I've read her a novel, poetry, short story collection. Love them. I absolutely adore her. I'm actually going to do a video in July on all my Alice Walker things. I'm going to get them out the shelf and just review them all in one video, because I just think everyone should read Alice Walker. The way she can paint an image and put it in your head is just like witchcraft. It's incredible. There was this one, it's like, never give your heart to someone who eats hearts, and she's describing someone physically eating a human heart, and it's just stunning. I love everything to do with Alice Walker. Loved the poetry collection, but obviously I'll do a video and go into it a bit more in depth. And that is what I read in June. I hope you enjoyed my reviews here. I can't wait to film my Jane Eyre book review and get all your comments in. I screenshot people's comments when they send them in to me, but I don't read them in full, so that when I film my review videos for the book club, I have it authentically what I feel I'm reading it. So I can't wait to fully read all your reviews. I in July will announce July's book club read. I am now going to announce July's video plans, which some of you might have already guessed, because in a Tay Talks video I asked the question, do you want me to do videos every day in July? Because I always do videos every day in October for Halloween, but I've never been able to do a full month of videos. So I thought July would be a good month to try and do it, and I haven't pre-filmed a single video. I'm a little bit scared. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video every single day in July, and every single day in July I'm going to get up, film the video, edit the video, upload the video that day. So it's authentic. There's no pre-filming when you're uploading something and you don't like know what you're talking about because it was such a long time you uploaded it and filmed it. I'm not good at pre-filming at all, so that's why I struggle making videos every day, because I don't bulk film anything. I just want to every day have a conversation with you about books, about random things, just have a little chat. So every day in July there'll be a video up on this channel. Fingers crossed, hold hands, positive thinking that I can get through the whole of July. So I hope you're excited for that. Comment down below if you're going to watch the videos every day in July. And I will end the video here before I start singing, because I feel like I can sing. I don't know, I had such a weird mood today. Sorry. I'll end the video here. I will see you in July for a video every single day. Okay.